What challenges are organizations currently facing? Organizations face a lot of uncertainties recently, building back in post-COVID conditions, a faltering supply chain, slowing economy, conflicts in various zones, climate change, and more. What is enterprise risk management? Enterprise risk management is a framework for managing organizational risk. A comprehensive framework consolidates and improves risk reporting, so you can identify key risks that may affect your organization, quantify and manage them better, and implement the proper controls to eliminate or reduce the threat. Can also improve human productivity, enhance customer relationships, and improve your compliance posture. Why is enterprise risk management needed? Managing risk is important for regulators, shareholders, stock exchange, and the organization's management needs various risks to be taken care of. There are many types of risks, and not all risks will link with what your requirements are. Different industries will have different kinds of risks. For example, these are some common risks in the manufacturing industry and the insurance industry, as well as the healthcare industry. However, there are also a lot of challenges faced by organizations when it comes to implementing enterprise risk management.
Frameworks. Risk management is defined as a set of procedures and methodology to identify risks, measure its possibility, severity, and frequency, monitor and control the risk that is created by the organization. Risk management works like a brake, to temporarily stop or slow down activities to create enhanced performance. Common categories of risks are strategic, execution, operational, credit, and market. Both internal organization dynamics as well as external organization dynamics can bring uncertainty, causing potential risks to objectives, targets, policies, as well as strategic initiatives, programs and activities, and budgets. Risk and performance are inseparable. That is why risk is often termed inherent risk, meaning the risk inherent in the activities, programs, strategies, policies, and vision and mission of the organization. Therefore, KPIs as a representation of performance must be connected to KRIs. Key risk indicators can be categorized into 3 zones: low, medium, or high. Risk management doesn't just protect value, it creates value. Integrated identification, measurement, analysis, mitigation, monitoring, and evaluation of various risks. It builds sustainable competitive advantage in the long term. It increases economic efficiency in the form of cost reduction and improved organizational performance. Identify the implications of various dynamics of threats, opportunities, strengths, and weaknesses. Responding to the dynamics of internal and external changes productively and efficiently. Build customers' and stakeholders' trust in maintaining the organization's positive reputation and image in society. The determinants of the risk tolerance and appetite is based on business drivers, which are capital, income, and reputation. And it revolves around strategy, how you manage risks, align risk-taking to strategy, manage performance, as well as governance, culture, and communication. That results in the shareholder value, meaning share price, economic value add, and profit.
ISO principles, framework, and process. There are principles, frameworks, and process. The principle guides the creation of the framework, and the principle also guides the creation of the process. This framework is also supported by processes. It is a two-way relationship between framework and process. Risks have many sources. Businesses need a good risk management team, and good awareness in every level in the company to cover and to prevent risks from occurring. When you've implemented risk management, you will have a risk register, which are developed by the company themselves. Certain industries and risks have specific risk registers. Organizations should also have a monitoring system. Automation is important because the recording and reporting system comes from many sources. It's difficult and inefficient to handle manually, so this is a very important aspect that is covered by an automated system.
Tool. There are 6 essential steps in the risk management cycle. The first step is identifying the risks in an organization. Usually, in this step, the risk team does meetings with various departments, and sometimes sends forms. We can automate digital forms. With that information, we can analyze it using techniques like Pastel and many other frameworks. You can keep adding categories to the framework, whether it's legal, political, or any category of risk. You can add risks and determine which KPI or KRI it impacts, and this can connect to the performance framework. So you can see clearly what it impacts and which team is responsible. You can align that and assign tasks and responsibilities for every person with a deadline. The second step, within our KRI framework, you can identify business risk pillars into categories of strategic risks, financial, etc., as per the framework. You can choose the labels as you need. A mitigation plan must then be made considering each risk, and what we can control and what we can manage. Risks are assigned to a primary owner. You can add more information about the risk, such as the likelihood of the risk happening, which department it belongs to, the severity of its impact, define risk pattern, and more. The plan is then monitored to see how people are working on it. You can create multiple control points for this, treatment plans depending on how comprehensive, what risks you want to avoid or reduce. If you wish to start an initiative, you could create multiple control plans in this, and assign this particular risk treatment plan to a person, with a timeline, and this framework allows you to continuously monitor and review at various kinds of intervals. The fifth step is control. You can link a particular initiative to a particular risk and connect them to KPI and risk indicator, and we could monitor the budget. Managing risk initiatives within the system, we are able to see various projects that have been initiated regarding our risk, such as minimizing environmental impact, and we can see how much budget is utilized, how much balance is available, what the tasks are, risks, KPIs, and more. Once that is established, we need to have reports that can be viewed by the senior management on how risks are being tackled, highlighting our progress, the risks, and how we can anticipate various factors from our ever-changing environment. You could look into cockpit charts and reports within the system, which will allow you to drill down or look into various perspectives, filter it, change headings. The formula, it's all configurable within the system. It allows business to connect to any database source and prepare the connections needed for reporting. You can upload from Excel also depending on the template. You can upload directly, pull the data.
We have clear steps on implementing it. Can be 3 to 5 months depending on how much information available and how mature the system in your organization is. There are many benefits to using an automated ERM platform, such as one platform for performance management and risk management, integrated risk management aligned with your strategy, ability to scale and manage risks for all the departments, faster implementation and change management, reduced training and deployment, ETL layer to interface with underlying processes and business data, single vendor management, and low maintenance and single hardware. Would you like to experience the benefits? If so, please contact us here.